The battle truth, in my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markillian, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. We'll talk about it. Today I give you my top 3 Mayweathers of battle rap. Mayweathers in battle rap. One that win, one that talk a lot, and one that everybody want to see lose. Starting out with my number 1. I'm going to start from the bottom to the top. Coming in at number 3, my Mayweathers. These are my Mayweathers of battle rap. Why do I say Mayweathers? Think about it. Mayweather is definitely a champ. Definitely great on a lot of levels. Mayweather's on record saying this: I'm not the greatest fighter to ever live. I'm not the greatest fighter to ever live. I'm the smartest. When you watch a Mayweather fight, you're not going to see blood. You're not going to see him knocking out nobody. You're going to see him going the distance in a boring fight that he continued to be victorious in. Regarding to all the stuff talking he say, doing all the press conference and promotion. Oh, I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to do all this. But when the fight comes, he don't do that. Go right back to the game plan. He very strategic in that. So all the talking, all the jacking. And when people pack those seats to see him, he have more people that's not in his corner doing his fights than in his corner. Most of the people who watch him fight just want to see him lose and somebody put a stain on that record. So I give you my 3 battle rappers in 3 different levels of Mayweather career that these people remind me of Mayweather and one of his factors or another. Coming in at number 3, Surf. Surf, the great talker. Just like Mayweather. Mayweather do a lot of jacking, talking. Yeah, I do this, I got this. Can't nobody do better than me. I'm the best in the world, such and such. Nobody work harder than me. I do all this, all this. The only difference is Mayweather back his talking up. Mayweather got millions and millions of dollars. Surf got millions and millions of views. With other people, though. See, that's the deception that he do. They not just his views. His views and millions come with him lining himself up in battles with people who already get millions of views. So the numbers are deceiving because it's not just him. It's actually his opponents he go up against that has a big fan base also. So the numbers are shared, which makes him say, when he get to talking, I got more views, I got the most views than anybody. No, you just continue to battle people with big fan bases who generate millions of views, and you line your numbers up with them, so you take all the pie as though they just your numbers. So just like Mayweather jack a lot, just like Mayweather always bragging on all the money he got, how he better than everybody, how nobody deserves it better than him. That's how Surf is. He talked that same way. All that jacking, all that hollering. Mayweather back his up because he remained to be undefeated. Surf, on the other hand, continued to lose. He got like 14, 15 battles on record and lost like 10 of them. He lost like 10. Who are the 10 people he lost to? If I could name it off, just top of my head, he lost to Clips, he lost to Rock, he lost to Verb, he lost to T-Rex, he lost to Ill, Young Ill, he lost to Calico, he lost to Suge, he lost to T-Top, he lost to Big T, he lost to DNA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 losses already. You get what I'm saying? Clips, I got Clips already. Rock, I'm just making sure I got them. So Clips, Rock, Bird, T-Rex, Young Ill, Calico, Suge, T-Top, Big T, DNA. He got a lot of losses on his belt. And tomorrow, Rum Nitty 9 times out of 10 gonna make this list also. So the losing streak go on for him. But when it comes to talking, selling the fight, he definitely good at that, just like Mayweather. Mayweather can talk, sell the fight, build the people up, and though this is going to be one of the greatest fights in boxing history, only for when that bell to ring, and by the time that fight is over, it was nothing compared to the hype that was based around it. Surf on the other end, again, he good at talking. He got that Mayweather factor, that mouth part, he got that down pat. I don't think nobody could out-talk him, out-stun him, and floss him when it comes to that talking. But as good as Surf is and can be, now let's keep it real. I'm going to keep it real, though. In some of these battles, he actually was real good in. Like, for instance, he was good in the DNA battle. He was good in the Big T battle. He was okay in the T-Top battle. He wasn't good in the Suge battle. He was okay in the Calico battle. He was good in the Young Ill battle. He wasn't good in the T-Rex battle. He was okay in the Bird battle. He was okay in the Rock battle. He was okay in the Clips battle. So, you know, he sold the fight real well. He sold the fight real well and conceded. See, I got to conceded. I forgot conceded. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 losses already. He got 11 losses. 11 losses out of like 15 battles. Who did he beat? He beat Hollow. Beat K-Shine. People got him beating K-Shine. He beat Hitman. He beat Briz Belvy. You beat him. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's resume. That's crazy. This is a horrible resume as far as like wins and losses. That's crazy, but it is what it is, man. Surf 15 battles on footage and lost 11 of them. But he definitely talked a good game. So with that being said, Surf make the list at number 3. Coming in at number 2, just like Mayweather. Mayweather win. Mayweather's undefeated. He's one of the smartest fighters in boxing. So is this battle rapper right here. DNA come in at number 2 in Mayweather Factor. He's the smartest battle rapper in battle rap. We see how wise he is when making strategic moves to continue to be relevant in battles, always on cards, on major cards, in the URL, and outside of the URL. We see how smart he is in business decisions with the URL, outside the URL, as far as like ESPN, them and things like that. We also see when it comes to battling, let's keep it real, as boring as DNA may be to a lot, as soft as people may call him, because these are the things people say about him. He boring, he's soft, and he don't have believability, and he keep the same flow. But that's the same thing with Mayweather. Everybody know he's not going to knock you out. He's a counterpuncher. He's down the defensive end. So everybody know his game plan, but he continue to win. Same thing with DNA. Everybody know his game plan, but he continue to win. He got power, but at the same time, people ain't too quick to run up in there. Same thing with DNA. He's a smart battle rapper. He's not the most exciting. He don't have the best performance. He don't have believability. But he continue to win battles because he know how to prepare, just like Mayweather. Mayweather work out, keep himself in top condition so he can go the distance and round. That's what he did against the Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was not conditioned enough, so he couldn't last. In the later ends of the round, Mayweather just had his ball with him, while Conor was fatiguing and deteriorating during the course of the fight. Mayweather was increasing in strength because he used to conditioning, because he trained himself for that, to go the distance. Same thing with DNA. He continued to win battles because he conditioned. He preparates better than his opponents. He got his bars down by pack. He got 3 solid rounds. He know how to rebuttal. He know how to freestyle. So with that being said, he definitely know how to preparate and keep himself going. And he's a smart fighter because if you ain't got your stuff together, you're going to lose. DNA going to come with 3 solid rounds. He know by heart and always ready for a rebuttal or ready for a freestyle. So if you ain't got your game together and you ain't on top of business, you're going to lose to DNA. That's why he's so successful. That's why he wins. DNA chances of winning like that is always over 50%. Always over 50% anytime you already got yourself done. Because a lot of these battles is lost on people not knowing their material by heart. So it causes them to choke and stumble and things like that. And force right. And force right to have watered down lines that normally would have been fired if they actually would have locked in from the moment the battle was signed and given. But they don't really do that. So you see they lack of training when they entering into battles by how they sounding, delivering their material. So DNA, he know his material by heart. He never changed up his flow. He never changed his routine. He may add a prop here and there, but he don't change up nothing. So his game plan is simple. I stick to the game plan. I win because I'm successful at what I do because I don't change up. I know exactly what to do. You have to be on top of your game to beat me because I'm coming with 3 solid rounds. I'm not going to choke in. Even if I mess up, I got freestyling to back me up. I got rebuttals to back me up. So anything you do and say, you have to make sure you got yourself together because all I'm going to do is have a flawless 1, 2, 3 round, whether it's believable or not. It's going to be 3 flawless rounds and you got to beat that. If you can't beat that, you're going to lose. So DNA win because he's smarter. He's a smart battle rapper also. That's the Mayweather factor he has, just like Mayweather. Mayweather is not the best fighter in the world because he knocked people out and people going to be bleeding. He win because he's smart and stick to the game plan that's been successful for him since day one. And that's the same thing with DNA and why he's so successful and why I got him coming in at number 2 when it comes to the Mayweather factor. Coming in at number 1. Coming in at number 1. No other than Murder Mook. Murder Mook got the Mayweather factor. What is the Mayweather factor? After all the jacking Mayweather do, after him being after him going consistently undefeated, beating his opponents. The thing about Murder Mook is this, just like Mayweather, everybody want to see him lose. Everybody want to see him lose. All that talking he do, all that jacking, saying he never lost, all his battles, a lot of them is so debatable. So it comes down to this, him losing. People want to see Murder Mook lose, and decisively and badly. And I believe in this upcoming battle against Verb, we are going to get what we long been waiting to get. They say this man went 11 rounds without losing a round. That definitely ends August 18th. I don't have Mook 3-0 on Verb at all, even if he do win. It's not going to be 3-0, which means that record right there, that streak ends there. So we even get something good out of that. Also, not only that, we get to also see him take a loss. Mook taking a heavy loss to Verb, his price immediately comes down. And he have to do an emergency battle to get that off people's minds, seeing that will be their last impression of him losing to Verb badly. Verb is going to beat him. And we all gonna sit there and we gonna watch. That's what we want to see. We want to see him we want to see him humbled, just like Mayweather. Mayweather fight, people want to see him lose. We just want to see a loss on that record. Because for something to be perfection like that, even though you root for it, you also just want to see it actually ended also. So I believe Mook got that Mayweather factor. Was not so much as him being so good that he beat everybody. That's not it, because he don't even battle really in this era. And his opponents he had back then, he was going up against, they wasn't even respected opponents in this era, except for Lux. Some people might say Serious Jones, but I don't. Some people might say Iron Solomon, but I don't. But Lux. There's only 3 people on that list. Only 3 people on that list, man, of his opponents that you could look at and be like, you accept it. But his battle rap resume is shot. It ain't good at all. And I believe, man, he has that Mayweather factor, man. Everybody want to see him lose rather than win. He got more people want to see him lose than win. And why so many people got Bird back in this battle for battle rap, man. They want to see Mook humble. He always try to take the credit off everything that's taking place and going on in battle rap, as though he's the reason for it, as though none of this would be possible if it wasn't for him. But when you investigate it and find out things, you come to find out it has nothing to do with him, and that everything we finding out about battling has nothing to do with him. Not even the platform being as big as it is right now. Not even the money that's involved right now has nothing to do with him. He trying to capitalize off the work and strength of all the other battle rappers that continue to remain active, who continue to build these platforms, who continue to create these rivalries. When he on the sideline just watching it, when it build up, he want to pop up to get a check out of it, you know, even though he had no hands in the building of it, and that's a fact. So people just want to see him lose. They want to see him lose. They want to see him get beat. And I really, really believe that Bird is going to come through, regardless of what anybody say. I believe Bird is going to beat Mook, and it's going to be convincingly, man. And with that being said, this battle true. And those are my Mayweather factors. Those are my 3 top battle rappers with the Mayweather factors. Mayweather jacking and talking, Surf takes the title on that. Mayweather successful and winning in battles, winning in fights, even though he don't knock people out because he's a smart fighter. That's who DNA is. Everybody wanting to see him lose. That's who Murder Mook is. And these are my top 3 Mayweather Factor battle rappers. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Check this out. Join my live streams. Join me in the Discord where we could talk and kick it and debate with one another. Also, join me, subscribe to my Facebook channel. I mean, not subscribe, but follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, inside the description box on the Discord. Join me, man. Kick it with your boy. Support the movement. Shouts out to the One United Front and everybody that's a part of what we doing, man. Thanks to everybody out there, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. I just gave y'all my top 3 battle rappers with the Mayweather factor. We out.